Hey guys, how are you? It's Chancita again with another video on gratitude. Today I wanted to give you guys a beautiful, relaxing, peaceful view because this video is all about healing. I am all for healing. I think it's very important to continue to constantly heal yourself, your mind, your body, your soul, your negative energy, your negative thoughts, things you have attached to the past that are not healthy thoughts, making peace with what was so that you can be content in where you are, but still happy and excited for more. So, gratitude is wonderful for healing, you guys. I'll tell you all of the techniques. Well, there's so many. I'll tell you some of the techniques that I use to heal myself from so much crap I couldn't tell you. And also the same exact things that I use to get myself back up when I fall. And God knows I fall a lot. So I got the standing up part pretty down packed. Check out this beautiful path. It's just a great place. So beautiful. Another part of this giant place in Largo, Florida that I've been hanging out at lately. So, if you are someone who has a lot of pain, right? And it can be past pain, it can be future pain because you're a person who worries constantly to the point where your stomach hurts and everything. You know, present pain, gratitude is good for that. Also, it is harder to feel grateful when you're in such a low vibration. It is true, but you can still write 5 things you're grateful for. I would suggest when you're in pain to choose 5 things you can physically see around you just because it's easier. Like whatever you see, the wall. I'm grateful for the wall because it's holding up the house. It's not hard. I'm grateful for the chair I'm sitting on, the grass I'm touching. And yeah, start like that and just don't overthink it. 5 things. And then right before you go to bed, just one thing. What was a good moment? It doesn't have to be exciting or big. Just what was a good moment? A good moment. My show came on as soon as I sat down. You know, I don't know. The best cup of coffee. Just a good moment. You just want to hold on to the feeling of something good. Something peaceful, which is the opposite of the pain, right? And that's a good way. Just that alone for 30 days is going to change the vibration and where you are. It's going to move you to a different place that's, you know, a lot more peaceful and beautiful. Another thing I like to use for something like that is Ho'oponopono. I use that prayer a lot. I use it a lot because it does so much for me, you know. But in situations like that, you know, especially if pain is connected to shame, guilt, you know, real heavy or embarrassment, things like that, something where it's like a real heavy emotion that targets your how you see yourself. Ho'oponopono is really good for that. It deletes all of that. It brings your negative thoughts of yourself and life to zero. That's what gratitude does too. So you just repeat, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, over and 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 over, all day, every day. And you change from where you are to a different place with that too. Better still if you use all of it together. And also, you know how, I mean, I'm making so many videos about the same thing, but it's because they work so well together. And in connection to pain, solar water is good. Also, it's summer, so it's a perfect time to utilize that. You know, just put a blue glass jar outside in the sun, cover the top. You don't want anything gross getting on it. You could just put saran wrap on top or aluminum foil, it doesn't matter. And solarize it. Leave it in the sun for 2 hours or an hour or 3 or whatever you want, and bring it inside and use it. drink it, take a bath in it, do whatever you want, because it also erases negativity. It's really, really good for you. So, yeah, those are some simple things you can do. I mean, does it cost you a lot? No. I mean, writing a gratitude takes 5 minutes. Doing Ho'oponopono, to tell you the truth, you start feeling better immediately. And so you want to do it, you know? And solar water, what does that cost you? You put it outside, you bring it in. You know, it's not hard things. The easy things are the things that help you in life. So, yeah, I love you guys. I hope I helped. Also, meditation. I want to put meditation. Look, meditation is so easy. So, so easy. And once you know what it feels like to be in a meditative state, like once you know what something like that feels like, then you can get there any second, any time. I can meditate at the grocery store in line. I can meditate in traffic. I can meditate while I go walking, which is one of my favorite things on the planet to do, is walking meditation. I like exercise meditation as well, because I think moving your body and meditating is really powerful. And if you've never meditated before, or you've tried it 1,000 times and it just didn't work for you, I suggest guided meditation. The best person I have found, period, who does meditations is Michael Seeley on YouTube. He has 1,000,000 free meditations, and also his paid meditations are amazing. And so, yeah, Michael Seeley is a great place to start. That's how I learned how to meditate. I started doing guiding meditations with him, and he was so good at it that by the first time I had already memorized what it feels like to have no thought, be in total and complete peace, have a silent mind, everything meditation does for you. And after that, I was able to do it anytime, anywhere. It was super easy. But to this day, I still meditate with Michael Seeley's video. I hope I'm saying his name right, but I have a feeling I'm not. But he's amazing, and I can't talk enough about how amazing his guided meditations are. And so that's a great place to start. And also, if you're somebody who has lots of thoughts, like you just cannot shut down the thoughts, most of it negative, of course, then doing his hypnosis guided meditation, it's self-hypnosis. And so you hypnotize yourself by counting to 10. You're not in a trance. You're exactly how you are right now. You're just more relaxed. That's the best way that I can say it. That's how it feels. But those work really, really well. I still to this day do guided hypnosis meditation because I feel like I go into a deeper state of meditation when I do that than when I don't do self-hypnosis. And plus it showed me how to do self-hypnosis. And so when something frantic happens in my life, I am able to bring it back down, to a more balanced level doing that. So that's another great thing that you can do, and then you go outside to a beautiful place like this, like where I'm at. It's just nature, that's all. And you sit down, you sit on the grass, you sit by water, and you don't think. That's meditation. You just don't think. You just feel good. You feel peaceful. You feel rested. You feel grateful that you don't have anything that you have to do right here, right now, but just enjoy this beautiful view. That's meditation. I like to meditate with my eyes open, but that's just me because I've done it for so long. It's easy for me. And I like to have something beautiful to look at. But yeah, that's definitely a great tool. Also, make yourself a self-love box or some other box, a self-confidence box, help you with your pain box. It doesn't matter. It's just a box. You decorate it. You add yourself like beautiful notes that you can read on a day that's low for you. And you fill it up with things that light you up. Everything that just makes you smile, like maybe a magazine you love. I don't know. The whole point is when you open the box, how you felt before you open the box and how you feel after is completely different. You're at a higher vibration. You feel good. And that's what you want to do for yourself before you need it. That's the point. Always have that. You know, because we all have days that just knocks us on our ass. It's good to have something that we can open, and it changes that, you know? Yeah, I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful view. Bye.